Ronda Rousey has picked her opponent for WrestleMania. It's the second match made official for the big pay-per-view. The immortal, the granddaddy of them all. Ronda Rousey obviously returned in the 2022 Royal Rumble. I kind of see why she's went for Charlotte, I guess. I mean, who else would you? Apart from obviously Lynch, but I mean, none of those two were ever going to drop the belts on the build-up to Mania, so it was going to have to be one of the two. And I guess they've planted the seeds with the fact that Charlotte was in the Rumble herself. She thought she was going to be smug, win it, pick probably a jobber opponent for Mania, but in stepped Ronda. So that set that up, and it kind of makes sense from that standpoint. But you look at it another way. We've already seen this match. Survivor Series, I don't know what year, was it 2018? It would have been, because Ronda Rousey was only there a year, so it couldn't have been any other year. But yeah, we've already seen this match. While the whole hype up to that women's triple threat, well, before it was made a triple threat, it was going to be Ronda against Becky. So I thought, well, maybe they're going to make that the match, since we never got to see it. And I believe we haven't seen it. I believe that was it. That was when we were going to see it. The man versus the baddest woman on the planet. But no, we're getting Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey, and be an alright match. I can't really remember the Survivor Series match. Probably didn't even fucking watch it. But I thought I'm actually quite surprised that they went this way. But I guess the way they did build up the Rumble in the end, because I mean, who's gonna face Becky? What are they gonna do there? Liv Morgan? Fucking, because you look at SmackDown. Well, I was going to say, at least you have Sasha Banks in Smack, but we've seen Sasha Banks, Charlotte that many times. Bayley's out injured. Would you even want at least here you've actually, but I guess whoever Ronda picked, it's probably going to main event one of the nights. Obviously, it's going to main event one of the nights, in my opinion. I don't really see what else, unless, I'm trying to think, man. I mean, unless they got someone massive to take on Bobby Lashley, or something that's going to happen there. But I think no matter what, Ronda Rousey would have main evented this. But I tell you what, I don't think this match will be that good. I think Ronda looked like, to be honest, most of the returnees looked a bag of shite in that women's Rumble. Most of the women look like a bag. They can't work. Every elimination's shite. But Ronda isn't exactly old. She's not like the rest of them, where they're all like mid-40s. Ivory's 62 or something. Ronda's 34, 35. Just had a kid. The attire looked like she was wearing a fucking bin bag that Raven used to wear on his fucking bottom half. She wore it on her top half. She won, but even the in-ring work, not just it was very sloppy. It wasn't that good. But I guess if there's some person who would be able to get a good match out of it would be Charlotte. I don't like Charlotte, plastic-faced bastard, but at the end of the day, I think it'll be an alright match. And yeah, but Ronda's winning, no two ways about it. I can't even remember when Charlotte won this belt. Don't know. I can't even remember who she won it from. Was it Bel? No, who beat? Was it Banks? Who beat Belair? Who beat Belair? Wasn't it Becky Lynch returned and buried Belair in 10 seconds? And then they've just switched the belts around. That's what they've did. That's what's happened. But yeah, Ronda Rousey's winning this, guys. It's like Roman Reigns against, I wouldn't say it's like Roman Reigns against Goldberg at the Chamber. I think this one could probably go more either way, but I think the fact it's a main event, there's not going to be a screwy finish or someone gets DQ'd or nothing, but my money's on Ronda to win. And it's the second match confirmed. It's a pretty big match. But yeah, I'll be shocked either way if Rousey doesn't walk out the champion. But I think before then, there's going to be a fucking bit of work, because the match could be pretty shit. But I think, I don't know. I couldn't really give a fuck about it, to be honest. The women's division's dead. But at least it's not as dead as AEW's, guys. But anyway, WrestleMania. Boom. Second match announced.